Hey there, before I get started, I did not get a new planner for the new year. I'm still gonna rock my 18-month planner, but I did put on a different cover. The last one I had was my Christmas one. I don't know if I showed you that. But I didn't really have a great New Year's one, but I thought this She Designed a Life She Loved was fitting, and it actually has my business name rather than my own name. So I just want to kind of show that, and I love these colors. This mint green and this really pretty pink are like two of my favorite colors. So I do have a Valentine cover, so I'll switch to that in February. But for January, I thought this was an appropriate cover and wanted to share that real quick. So, and I do think that this is relevant, but I did something with this page for the first time ever. For January, like most people, I created goals for 2017. And I like to create like big overarching goals for the whole year and then break them down into smaller pieces so they're more manageable. So I have some goals of, things that will lead toward my goals for the whole year, and also just things I want to do or work on in the month of January. And I have a few dates that I want to mark in the month of January, dates I want to keep track of. I kind of want it in one place. So I actually did use this page. So I actually use this page for the first time ever. Okay, let's get to the month. So for these monthly kits, I'm trying to use different ones of my favorite shops, and I really liked this Gingerly Done kit. I loved the colors. I love this like geode pattern and the font she chose. We'll just go through it real quick. It isn't a premium matte, which is my favorite sticker paper. So these are the stickers that go up here, plus some icons and a few flags. This is the sidebar. I believe it's all one piece, so that'll be really interesting. Hopefully it'll go on well. And then just some holidays, paydays. I may use some of these just like blank ones. I'll probably use my own like holidays, paydays, stuff like that. And then there is these headers for the sidebar, and then just some strips to mark different things, some full boxes and numbers. So let's go ahead and get started. I know that this will probably be going up after January's already started, but I am actually recording this in order. I'm recording this right before I record my plan with me for the first week in January. But I have a haul video I want to put up this coming week, so you will see this a little bit later, but I think it'll still be fine, unless I move the schedule around, in which case never mind. But I think I'm going to do a haul video and then this plan with me, this monthly spread plan with me. So these big pieces are kind of like the bottom washing, that they're a little bit difficult to put down sometimes, but I do really love the effect. You guys know I've talked before about how I love like turning my neutral planner into a colorful planner using colors that I love. I think I'll go ahead and put this down here, and I guess I'm just supposed to put one of the full boxes down on that one. So we'll do that. That's fine. At the time of filming, I do actually still have my Christmas tree up. Again, it's not super late when I'm recording this, like not, it's not up like unseasonably late. But Pixie's still playing in it, so you may hear those noises. By the time this goes up, it will be down, but that doesn't help, the sounds of Pixie playing in the tree in the middle of January. So I promise she's not actually. That didn't end up lining up perfectly. I probably should have started from the top, but I think it's going to be too much trouble to move since it is this whole sticker and I didn't put it down on anything first. So I think I don't look at this enough for the white space to bother me. I'm sorry if it does bother you during the recording of this video. Okay, I think I'll mark videos first. I know it's probably a weird thing to mark. I usually just like to mark the plan with me's. And the reason for that is the other videos I make during the month are usually about the same. And of course, the plan with me's are also pretty much the same. But I like to mark which spread I'm doing which week. I like to go ahead and plan that So that way I don't use spreads that are too similar, too close together, or like the same shop 2 weeks in a row. I don't like to do that. I like to kind of vary the styles a little bit. I'm realizing now that I don't think I have this many wintry January kits, so I may have to go back and use some older kits, which would be fine because I have plenty of older kits to get rid of. So that might be interesting. So there's that. I really like these stickers. They're a great size and they fill that space really well. Oh, I didn't put down a full box for that day. Should I use a different color or should I just use that one? I think I'll just use this first one. I think it'll look the best in my opinion. I don't usually use the full boxes in the monthly spread except to cover up days that aren't in the month. That's just personal preference. All right, I think the colors I'm going to use, I don't have like perfect matches, but I think I'm going to use this kind of like a bluey green because I think that matches some of the colors in the kit, and the gray because I don't really have a tan. I have more options, of course, in the smaller ones, but since I need so many of these stickers, it'll be a lot easier to just use the ones from my full-size sheets. And of course, these are from my shop. I probably shouldn't say of course. If you don't know, these are from my shop. And I think I'm going to do all gray on Wednesday. I think I like that look better than when I alternate the colors. Because I try to, and that doesn't end up working out super well all the time. So, oh wait, except I'm not working at home on the 4th because I need to be in the office. They made a new rule at my work where like you have to be in the office 3 days a week, which totally makes sense. And that's not going to really affect me much because I'm not someone who takes a lot of time off of work. But this first week is a holiday week because we are off on the 2nd for New Year's. Fridays, I think I get all my Fridays. And if I have to move around or if I have to come to the office, it's not a huge deal. But I typically get 2 work at home days. I have to be in the office 3 days a week though. So if I take time off, I have to forfeit one or both work at home days depending on how many days I take off. So again, that's fine and understandable. Plus, like, I like to be in the office a little bit just because I feel like I miss a lot when I'm not. So I really don't mind that change. And I did point out that she does have paydays in the kit, which are nice. And usually I do like to use stickers that are in a kit. But since I want to mark paydays and submit timesheet days because those are alternate Fridays, I'm going to use my stickers for that. And I'll do the gray ones of both of these. So the 6th is a submit timesheet day. So then the 20th would also be. I actually really like these two colors together, the gray and this, what would you call it? Like a seafoam color, I guess. So then the paydays are going to be the Friday the 13th, okay, and the 27th. I do also want to mark that I'm off on the 2nd, and I think I'll bring in one of these, and it's glossy for some reason. I know I have like every type of sticker paper on here, and those two colors work together too, so that's perfect. Okay, and I think there's just one more thing to mark before I get to the monthly holidays. There's probably more. But on the 21st, there's something at my university called Campus Lights, which is a show, like a theater show. I don't know if I'll be able to go this year, but I want to mark it on my calendar anyway. I'm going to try to go, but usually like this is like a really bad weather time and it's a little bit far because it's a 4-hour drive to get there. And it's kind of through the middle of nowhere. So I don't know if I'll be able to go, but I do want to mark that down. Okay, and I grabbed, I think this is the last Premium Matte January holidays that I have. I use these just because the matte removal sell a lot more, so I'm going to use the premium matte for myself, plus it's my favorite, so it works out. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna mark is New Year's Day, so let's white this out. Not that everything on this isn't important, but the thing I want to mark is New Year's, so you guys know I always do that. No disrespect to anyone's holidays, I just covered up. So let's put this down. And I mentioned in a previous plan with me that I chose this clip art for New Year's Day because I didn't want it to be the same as New Year's Eve, because on your spread they're right next to each other. January 8th is Bubble Bath Day, and this color is actually gonna look perfect with this kit, so that's awesome. I just realized some of the bubbles didn't cut. Oh well, it's not gonna be a huge difference. You're really not even gonna notice. I just happened to notice that. Let's put this, still a little bit crooked, but it's okay. Next is the 10th Houseplant Appreciation Day. Especially funny for me, who can't seem to keep a houseplant alive. Everyone was worried about me getting a cat, but luckily she can drink water herself when she gets thirsty and doesn't need me to remember to water her. Friday the 13th, I'll just put kind of right on top of the payday here. There we go. Martin Luther King Jr. Day is the 16th. And I love this icon. I kind of put that together myself. It's like a rainbow of hands. I thought it was really like a good representation of what Martin Luther King Jr. represents. Represented because he's no longer with us, but I mean still like his legacy. Makes me think of that. Popcorn Day is the 19th. Love popcorn. I'm always snacking on like Skinny Pop and stuff. The 23rd is Handwriting Day, which I have the worst handwriting ever, but I know a lot of like planner girls are really into handwriting and stuff. Actually, like people on my Facebook friends list are really into handwriting, which is weird. I thought it was just like a planner girl thing, but several of them do like a daily lettering thing. Like, I don't know why, since again, they're not planner people, but the 27th is Chocolate Cake Day, and this cake looks so delicious. Just kind of layer it on top there. There we go. The 29th is Puzzle Day. I thought that was really fun, since a lot of people do puzzles in the winter. So there's that. Used up the whole sheet of stickers, of course. So I think I'm done for now, which I know it's a little bit plain, but I really like it. I think it's going to be a really functional spread. I just realized I didn't put headers over here, but I'm probably not going to use that, let's be honest. But it looks pretty though, so that's, you know, it's got that going for it. Thank you so much for watching me plan out the month of January. Sorry again, this was a little bit late in my schedule, but hope you guys still enjoyed it. And thank you so much for tuning in. Please subscribe if you have not, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.